and push
music.
record. Cue music.
Gotcha. Woo, baby! We're back with another brand new episode of this DGDR podcast, the number one podcast in the world, everybody. Not really, but we're here with the boys, Jimbo, Almost Mike, and Todd.
Oh, hey.
What up?
Oh, hey.
Probably the least listened to podcast.
Right now,
that has
yes.
done over 75 shows.
75. I think all time we're about
Plus.
20.
What'd we do wrong?
700?
What did we do wrong? Why aren't you sharing the podcast with your friends?
Yeah,
Those
everybody.
16 people on average. Why
Check it
haven't
out.
you?
Let's see. Let's do
Why haven't
this
you
live.
gone to your friends?
Live on the podcast. Let's give these numbers. They've last week 20 as of right now. As of recording
Okay.
this, we're at 20. So we're about what, 4 days in the week? So 4 days since it's dropped, and we're at 20. Let's check our stats, and we'll just do the last 7 days because people listen to. Yeah, you don't want to know. Last 7 days, we got 13.
Ooh.
The last 30 days, we've done 81.
I mean, that's not terrible. But it's,
271 in the last 90 days, and all-time downloads 2,614.
you know,
You're
this is
almost 2
That's
years in
16.
deep.
this is what I have to say.
We just don't
Thank
have
you.
advertising.
Thank you to those people that watch or that listen religiously.
Yes,
We do
thank
appreciate you.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
I
we
can
really
see
do.
it. Mondays, we're usually, at least 10.
Is it the busiest day?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Fat Dane, the British guys.
Dude, it was like in the 20s day
Yeah.
one, or no, 15 to 17 day one, and then it's
Jake
dropped a little
and
bit.
tell if you are a religious listener, thank you for listening to this bullshit. Just guys getting together talking about whatever.
But it's good time.
It's great. It's fun for us. We hope
Right.
it's fun for you. But tell your friends, like, oh, dude, you got to listen to this podcast. Tell those who are in Europe or in England. I know you're racing in the FTRL league. Why aren't you pimping us out to all of those dudes?
Oh yeah. If
I
you play GT7 and you're in the Gran Turismo world, you're gonna want to listen to the podcast.
yeah, because
that's
we
mainly
talk
what we
bullshit.
do. Yep.
And we
Speculate.
complain like nobody else because it doesn't affect us. I
Yeah.
mean, Tijni can't complain because he's affiliated with Gran Turismo. Like he gets information from them. So, he's not going to say he says little things that are bad. We say big things that are bad. So,
and anybody out there, if you want to be on the show and you just want to join us and just talk racing and talk Gran Turismo, go to the PDX_sim_team on Instagram and send us a message or shoot a message on YouTube on the PDX Sim
Or
Team
join our Discord.
channel or our Discord. I'm going to start putting the Discord link in the description of the podcast. So you just click that. It'll take you to our Discord and
you can see all the
join
bullshit
fun.
we post
Right.
there. It's
And
I
again,
mean,
Hawk a mullet, just jump on.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see us
yeah,
recording
if you
ever.
guys, if you number one,
Crash the
Paco or
party.
Mullet, you are always, that we record on Sunday afternoons.
McNaughty, but I know, you're a dad, a newer dad.
Yep, McNaughty, we
Um,
know that you have things to take care
Yeah.
of, but if you see us on, you can always join. And you don't have to pimp us. You can just fucking join.
Yep.
Just join and listen or talk or whatever. You know that we're just a bunch of dudes sitting around jabbering about racing. We don't really know that much. We're just your average guy, and we love to armchair quarterback.
Yeah.
Or we love to armchair quarterback professional race drivers. Oh, I can't believe he
Yeah.
made that decision. Yeah. Yeah,
We're
because we could jump
analysts.
in. Well, because we could jump into a Formula One car and adjust our
Hell
brake
yeah, we
balance and, and differential.
In virtual reality.
We could just jump
All
in and
about
do
that
all
high
those
downforce.
adjustments. It's we are like professional drivers, only not
Yep.
even close, not even close.
Only in our imagination.
Oh, by the way, I finished up the Laguna Seca race, the IMSA race.
Oh, good, right?
Wow.
Great race.
I don't remember
Great.
what happened.
Oh
but it was
my
amazing.
gosh, the last half an hour.
Was good.
The last half an hour, if you haven't watched it, will blow you. It's been 2 weeks since that happened? Or was that last week? I can't remember.
Last week.
Yeah, what day is today? Thursday?
It was last
yeah,
week.
Was it Sunday?
Yeah.
Was it on
yeah,
Sunday?
there was
Okay.
all kinds of
You've
racing on.
had plenty of time to watch it. In the last half hour, after dominating, Jack Aiken loses the lead because he picked the wrong lane.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And almost rear ends a Corvette,
And Tandy
letting the
pulled
Porsche
through, right?
by, dude.
Yep.
And Tandy was like,
Yeah, that was
I don't
great.
know how this happened. It was a horrible race. I made so many mistakes, and I still won. So good for Porsche
Hell, congratulations,
Um,
Porsche. We are Porsche fans over here.
there. Yes. So what really sucks is the 577 Turner Motorsports BMW. It's the team that has raced with BMW and had more starts
Oh,
than any
yeah.
other team. We're leading the GTD category, and with, I don't know, 4 or 5 laps left, makes a mistake off into the gravel, would have won the 557th start for BMW, and didn't.
Jesus.
Made a mistake, boop, off the track,
Bye-bye.
loses by 5 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't take much.
fantastic race.
I
Fantastic
need to
race.
watch it again.
So, I know, we're trying to sort of
Well, that
eat up
dude,
time
watching,
so Mike can join us.
I do remember this, watching that race at Laguna and seeing the prototypes go around there. God, we need those. How
Yeah.
fucking badass would that be?
totally.
That Porsche, that BMW. The Lambo wasn't there, huh?
No, the Lambo.
They
the
were
Lambo
testing, I
isn't.
think, at Coda.
Possibly, yeah. But I mean, the BMW looked really strong right out the start. The Cadillacs were really
Oh,
strong.
Yeah.
Cadillacs were really
Sebastian.
strong.
Yeah.
There were some mistakes made in strategy. They should have put on right side tires on that yellow Cadillac. Because he just fell off and ended up in like 4th or 5th place.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was, wow, fantastic race.
Yep.
Fantastic
and the
race.
track is
Oh,
amazing.
The IndyCar
It is.
race.
It usually makes for good
Oh
racing.
shit, there was Indy too?
The IndyCar race, yes, at Indianapolis Road Course.
Oh, I didn't find that.
That was a pretty damn good race too. Alex Palou dominated the second half of that race.
Damn.
Just dominated. I think he's on his way.
how
to another
how did
championship.
Grosjean do?
Grosjean got caught up in some shit. Got knocked off the road
Shenanigans.
by
Sounds
Ferrucci.
Mm-hmm.
That kid is the kid that I don't like him. I forget what his name is. Italian Ferrucci, whatever his fucking name. He races for AJ Foyt. A couple years ago in the virtual Indy 500, he smashed dudes off the road
Oh.
on purpose.
Oh.
Like he was just like on like live feeding, showing himself, and he's just like, watch this, and smashes a bunch of dudes off the road. Just
Jesus.
because he wasn't, I'm not going to win the race.
Right. So he's like, fuck
So
it.
he just took people out. So since then, I don't like the dude. And that's the way he races on track, too. He will push anybody off the road. I don't like him. I do not like him
Little
one
shit
little
nugget.
bit.
God
Yeah, he is
damn.
he is a shit
Yeah.
nugget, and someone needs to get out of a car and
His
when he
ass.
takes his helmet off,
Kick his ass.
hit him in the
Seabass.
punch him. That's what he
Mhm.
needs to have done to him because he's just a
And then
little
stand
piece of
over
shit.
him and go,
Yeah.
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah, but that was a great race too.
Ooh, you know what
Um,
else that was over the weekend?
Huh.
6 hours of Spa, WEC.
I have not watched that yet.
Dude.
Oh, I just found out. I didn't know this. MotoGP is on Max now.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm
That's
going to
where I
start
was
watching
watching the
MotoGP
WEC
again.
WEC
Yeah.
races on
Oh,
there
good.
too.
Yep, I need to kill
Yeah.
my. I need
Yeah.
to kill my road and track. My road and track TV subscription.
Yep. Cut it.
But yeah, now
Bye-bye.
that I know that MotoGP is on
Because
there,
I
will
bet
be
you
watching
this
that
year,
too.
possibly they'll be streaming 24 hours on Max. The mall.
Oh yeah.
No, I have a feeling they probably will because it's Car and Driver TV that
And Discovery
hosts
owns
it.
that, right?
Sure.
Yep. If
Sure.
Discovery owns it, then yeah, it'll be on there for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to the 24-hour Le Mans.
Oh yeah.
Porsche is looking strong, but you never know what's going to happen.
Nope.
That's the thing.
And
You never know what's going to
Vettel's
happen.
driving.
I know. Very exciting.
Dude, I can't believe it.
Oh, he's been all over the Instagrams at Imola.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's this weekend.
That's this weekend.
Mhm.
This is what, 30 years, the 30th year since Senna passed
Yep.
away.
Senna, yep.
Wow.
They had
I know.
Years
they did a
already.
thing
I
when
know.
GT World Challenge went through there. They had a little ceremony thing for Senna as well.
Man,
yeah,
that's
crazy, huh?
Wow. Just the
Yeah,
Oh,
so
did you
years
see the
world, too.
Senna series coming to Netflix?
Yeah.
It's a series sent for
Mhm.
surrounded. Oh, I can't wait
Like
to watch it. It's good.
docu-series or like drama?
Like drama.
Like, oh boy.
No, but it looks good. You need to watch the
Oh.
trailer. Watch the trailer, Jim.
Yeah, should I
Yeah,
should I do
you
that
should.
like I watched the Gran Turismo movie?
Todd, you watched the
God,
trailer.
Oh, blow it in. Blow it
It's
in.
awful, but
Oh my gosh. It's like he's in a tornado.
Oh shit, that's
Come
what
on
that
in.
was.
Blow
that's right.
From the
Blow it
north.
in.
Flying in. We'll ask Mike.
Get his
Mike,
own
did
thing.
you see the trailer for Senna on Netflix?
I'm a what?
Senna, the
No,
series
that
on
means
Netflix?
no.
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 I
Todd,
have
you
not
saw
seen
it,
that
right?
yet.
Back me up here. man.
I saw that I was going through that, and
You
I
did.
don't know how good it looks,
I
but
may
looks
have
it
actually
looks pretty
seen
decent.
something. I may have seen something about
how many
that
times
before.
have you seen Gran Turismo the movie? Sean?
Me? Maybe like 5 times.
Yeah,
What?
5 times.
What?
Yeah.
Why have you tortured yourself 5 times?
Well, I did fall asleep each time, and that is true.
Yeah, that's okay.
It like
Makes
puts
Alright.
you.
sense now.
Does put you to sleep. But I'm trying to see
Yeah.
like the little. I want to see the little Easter eggs.
What Easter eggs?
Just
What,
like
You mean
Kyrus?
where they
you mean
have
Kyrus?
Gran Turismo 3
Kyrus?
A spec hard disk copy in the corner, or the little things on the shelves, kind of stuff.
Oh
I
god.
geek out on that kind of shit. You
Just,
see,
just go on
Kaz
fucking
cutting up
YouTube and
sushi.
save yourself.
I know.
Yeah, just
Fucking
look
But I want to
hours
see
out.
it for myself. I want to be able to go,
Oh,
but yeah, I
boy.
fall asleep.
Oh.
So I usually
Yeah,
don't
so-
make it too long, but yeah, it's been probably about 5 times.
So Drew hit me up. You know Drew. Drew hit me up the other day. Bro, have you seen the Gran Turismo movie? Oh man, it was great. And I'm just
Some
like,
people love it. Some
boy.
people love it.
Shit, hey,
I'm-
look out.
People do love it. It's on Netflix. It was
I'm like,
top
oh
10 there for
boy.
a while.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's not the
first day it
best.
came out, I think it was number 1 or 2.
I think
It's
when
fucking-
people don't know what's going on and they watch it for the first time,
Yeah, they don't.
They're like,
Dude.
"Oh my god,
most
that
people
is so
don't know car
cool!"
shit.
But
Talladega Nights was a better racing movie.
Yeah.
I
Than
watched
Gran
it
Turismo.
once. I
Yeah.
felt like I missed
I
stuff,
second that.
so I watched
second
it
that.
again.
You are 100% correct.
To
That
see
was-
It
the
is more.
missings.
Guess what? Talladega Nights is more
Oh.
realistic.
Talladega Nights
Like-
is hilarious. That's like the best movie.
Don't put that on me.
Talladega
Don't put
Nights or
that on
Days
me,
of
Ricky
Thunder?
Bobby.
I'm gonna sit right here in my dirty pee pants.
Days of Thunder, what?
Days of Thunder, Talladega Nights. Which one? you
Dude,
watching?
Days of oh man, Talladega
Yeah,
Nights,
those great
but
days, yeah.
but Days of Thunder still better than the Gran Turismo movie
Oh yeah,
by a long shot.
yeah.
You know,
That's
That's-
almost,
that
that almost
movie
was like
got
an
me.
instant classic.
30 years
Okay,
old.
I just
Yeah,
watched
dude.
the Netflix trailer for Senna.
Oh, okay. Mike didn't like it.
Okay.
oh boy.
Mike didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
I think that's
actually
right
doesn't
where I
look
saw
bad.
it, actually.
It kind of.
But
is
it's like, dude,
interesting looking.
How
Okay.
much shit can you do on Senna? We've
Right.
Well, yeah,
They've
but
done so
like,
many-
Still, it doesn't look interesting.
and he is awesome.
It doesn't look interesting. That's what Mike just said. It doesn't look interesting.
They show the crashes.
I meant to say it does look interesting.
Uh-huh,
yeah,
yeah.
we've seen a million things, but it does. It looks like they're making more of a not just a documentary, more of a story.
Yeah.
Of him, like a movie of him of sorts, or a show.
Yeah,
of him,
exactly,
like
yep.
a series, not just a information like we all know, we've seen, we know, like the stats.
They
on
want
it,
you to feel.
the footage. Yeah, more. Yeah, it's a
The
it'd be more
person.
personal
Yeah.
side of it.
And they're
Look-
cashing
look a
in
little
because
bit
it's
better.
30 years, and what better
Cha-ching.
time than to put
Oh
out a
yeah,
series?
dude, South America, Brazil alone. will
Oh
watch
my
it.
gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh,
Every
boy.
Brazilian will watch
They'll
that
get
fucking 10
it. They'll get
times
the views.
over.
They'll definitely get the views on that thing. So,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
It's definitely going to be in
Absolutely.
top 5. When
Oh,
that
it's
Oh.
gonna
drops.
crush there.
Oh yeah. Yep, I have to agree with that. Mike,
Hmm?
you posted something on the Discord
yeah.
about penalties.
Yes.
Penalties.
Penalties.
And what?
Penalties, not just penalties. Full on disqualifications.
Disqualifications
Losing points.
with
I saw it,
emails
didn't read
stating if you do it again, you will be permanently banned.
What? So for doing what exactly?
Well,
And people don't even
Incidences.
know half the time.
What?
Some don't even know.
yeah,
No
these
way.
dude, there is one of the top drivers that posted the incident that got him banned.
Mm-hmm.
Where was
Yeah.
it?
It was at Suzuka during the first round of the Toyota
Oh,
Gazoo.
the 86s?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
lap.
like that.
Last lap, Casio Triangle. There was some bumping and grinding. I didn't see, it would have sucked to have been the dude that got fucked. But I looked at it and went, that looks like hard racing.
Wow.
And this dude got disqualified, all
Yeah,
of his
no
points
warning,
taken
no
away.
nothing.
No
What?
warning, no nothing. They disqualified him, took his points away, and
Like
then
a
sent him
week or two
email
later.
that said, yeah, you will be banned if you do this again.
What?
Yeah, they're basically trying to forcefully, it looks like, impose stop fucking touching people.
Okay.
Stop hitting or overdriving the tracks and advantages. That's why the walls and the penalties are so strict lately, is because they're trying to make you race avoidable kind of thing. So it's clean, not so argy-bargy and shit like that. But they're not giving any, and it's all borderline.
They didn't
shit.
give any, super
Yeah, no
borderline.
reason.
They didn't give anybody any
But here-
idea that this was happening.
Oh, shit.
There weren't any penalties given out for contact. There were not
During the
contact
race, he
penalties
did
given
not
out
get
in the
no
race.
penalty?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
wow.
See, here,
And then just
now here's
No.
the thing is I can understand if it was penalties in the race. If it was a little bit more not say racing, just good racing and just, sliding a bit and a little bang bang, nothing
Rubbing his
serious. It
racing.
sucks that guy loses a position or two maybe in the tight pack there. It happens. It happens to everybody. But that's good racing is good racing. But if it's not good racing and penalties should be handed out or were handed out, I can understand them doing something like that. I don't think they should have done it without warning. They should have done some kind of made sure that people were aware going into the
Right.
series in seasons that we are having zero tolerance for bullshit, and you could have this happen to you. Be forewarned.
Yeah, they should
You know what I
have.
mean? Because I understand why they're doing it. Because you guys got to think, like, look at the last couple series. There's been some hard races, like the
Mhm.
World Finals and stuff, but there's been some, some borderline, what the fuck is he doing and thinking there? Like that's a little over aggressive and pushy and argy bargy. And I think they want to clean that up back to the where it was before, where it was actually really good racing and just it was clean, not so dirty in a way, you know what I mean? Like aggressively, not dirty, but
In a way,
aggressively
dude,
dirty. Like, you know what I mean?
GT7
It's like,
has some of the
like
dirtiest fucking lobbies there
but even
are.
even the World Finals has been a bit rough. Watching some of them, there's been some controversial moves and things happen that just and people got away with it of sorts, and they don't want that being seen on the live stage like that. So I
Well,
think they're
this is
trying to enforce the clean up the shit.
yeah,
Don't be
but
stupid.
they didn't send emails out going, "Hey,
Yeah,
you top
that's the
drivers,
problem.
clean up your shit," or a general thing when you open up Gran Turismo and it says this is the code of conduct. You could have your points taken away, or you could be disqualified for doing this.
It's probably in that
Yeah, they
Toyota
should have done
spine
that.
fucking print. We
Oh,
don't
that's
fucking
right.
read. It's
Yeah.
probably in
You know
that
what?
shit.
I
That
skipped
could be
all
a thing
that
too.
shit.
That maybe the shit that
Yeah,
everybody
who has the
skips
time to
it was
fucking read
there.
that shit?
But at the
But it
same
probably is
time,
in there
But
somewhere.
if those were properly stewarded, they wouldn't be disqualifying people. That wasn't a disqualifiable incident. That wasn't
no,
even an incident that should have had a penalty.
yeah,
But if you're going to do it, you get a 10-second penalty and you lose those 458 points. Now
yeah, they
you've
can make
made
that
whatever,
adjustment.
350 or
Yeah,
250 or whatever.
I agree because they have obviously they have the footage. They know the race finish and
Mhm.
everything else, so they can add that after the race and see. Okay, you would have finished down here. That bumps everybody up. You get this many points, so we deduct 140 points off your total for that
Right.
race.
Well, they're
You
just
know,
disqualifying. They aren't increasing. They're not even
no,
moving people up. They're just like,
no,
well, you're done. Those are
yeah.
the points that you got. Everybody, even though that guy
Dang.
got disqualified,
Now,
we're not
having
changing
said
Yeah,
anything.
that, I want
you
now
don't move
having
up a
said
spot.
that with this new thing, I wonder if they're also since they can run they're running back things and looking at people and that like I wonder if because they're logging everybody's races. They have probably everybody's like individual things. So if they want to look at Jim, they can pull up Jim's last 30 races. You know what I mean? They probably have this data
Hope they
stored
don't do
somewhere.
that.
You know what I mean? Like no, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like especially with top guys, if like they're probably watching these guys.
Right.
So what Todd was mentioned the other day about Buddy getting skipped over, even though he was the next in line. And I wonder if one of the things is maybe he not because of him, he didn't do anything wrong, but he was involved in too many things maybe in the last kind of handful of races out of his control. Good racing by him, but frowned upon by them, just like some of these other incidences, and they skip over him.
Damn.
Not
Well, they
because
didn't bring
not
anybody. I think
necessarily
it
because of
was
his age or
just
anything like that,
discrimination. I
possibly,
think it was age
but it could also be.
discrimination.
It could be, but it also could be with this new rules strictness system that they have as well. You know what I mean? Maybe they're looking back and making sure that people are good for the position, and then they have too many non-racers looking at footage and being like, well, yeah, no, no, no,
Well,
no,
if it's the same team that plans the races, they
exactly.
shouldn't be
Oh,
because
fuck.
they are not
I mean,
fucking
Oh,
racers.
God.
And that's
You
what I mean. Like it's not like, and it goes back to the movie. Look at the movie. For example, that scene, like scene when the guy wins at the end to win the thing, and he's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? Like, is this the right person to put out there?"
Right.
You know what I mean? They're looking at maybe he's had a couple incidents. This guy's 40 something. Plus, he's a kind of not the best driver, and are you sure that's what you want to put out there? You know what I mean? Like, kind of maybe that's the kind of shit that's going on. It's kind of really like that. You want to put that clean image, that young, bringing in the money kind of image. You don't want, the older, like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't give a shit about us older guys in a way, like, as opposed to the younger people that can to keep buying it, even though we're the ones that built their franchise.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it could be. The problem is they're going about it the wrong way, as per usual. Good job, PD.
So is
not
this
doing things correctly.
manufacturers as well? Or
Manufacturers as well.
Everything,
Yes.
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
How many people have been
nations,
banned?
right.
Do we know that?
No.
I know two at
Nobody's-
least right now so
Two
far.
at least,
Like,
right?
Oh,
not banned,
two have been
but
banned?
No,
No.
not banned. Disqualified. Two
Disqualified.
disqualifications that I know
Okay.
of.
Damn.
Two so far that I know of. Yeah. But yeah, they're cutting down. So be cautious, people. Be cautious.
Yeah, it's just weird, though.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Speaking of manufacturers, how'd you guys do in these last couple of rounds? Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there that listen, which are none, but there was Mother's Day going on, and
It was.
there wasn't a show. So what? You guys had rounds 1, 2,
And three.
and 3. I made the first one, didn't do the second, but you guys did pretty well, right?
I didn't do the first one.
Okay. He was the first one. Okay, well, let's start.
The
Yeah,
first
what
one,
was round
Nürburg-
one?
Nürburgrings.
That's right.
Nürburgrings.
yeah.
Caught the last slot.
I didn't put it on the pole and just fucking shit the bed the first corner. No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I actually did decent.
No.
I
I
survived.
didn't put it on pole by 3.5 seconds and then shit
Right.
the bed
Oh.
the first corner.
There you go.
Spin out, take damage, and fucking just
And
could not
ate
get my crap
shit.
together.
Oh, boy.
Because what? That was a
boy.
4-lapper? Was it 4 or 5?
Yeah,
Four-lap.
4-lapper, right? With times 3 tires, times 2 fuel. And I ended up, should have been like a one-stop race. I pitted lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, and I said,
fuck.
nope.
There you go. Oh, my God.
Oh, it was brutal.
What happened to you, Todd?
And that's your favorite track.
Yep.
I was good. Listen, I've been trying to.
Qualified.
I'm trying to let poor old Mike, give him a little bit of a break. Where his I love
How'd you do, Todd?
Sean's like, so you
Yeah.
qualified first by 3 seconds, and you pitted how many times? Good job,
Isn't that
Sean.
your favorite?
Good job.
Isn't that the best track?
That's
Isn't
the
that
best.
like-
You love
It
that
is your
track,
favorite
don't you?
track.
Aren't you better than like everybody there? And what happened?
Come on, Mike.
Todd?
God damn it. You're Coach Mike, God damn it.
Hey, Todd, how'd you do?
I qualified with an 810 flat, third,
Damn.
and yeah, things were going pretty good on the opening lap until somebody from a certain country north of the border
Was it
fucking
Mike?
punted me. No, just fucking punted me. Yeah, and fucked my car up. We have heavy fucking damage. Shit, and I ended up beating him anyways. But again, he ruined my race. It's the first fucking lap.
I'm gonna slap the
And-
shit out of you.
Did you choke him?
Yeah.
I fucking choke you. I'm gonna slap the shit out of
Oh, my
you.
God.
That's what I
Beat the
heard.
bitch out of him. Yeah.
If you want to, anybody
if I
listening
could,
want to laugh, go check out
watch
Todd's stream from that for the Nürburgring.
Nürburg second.
the-
I think it's a first
second
or
race?
second race. Yeah,
And
second
you'll-
possibly.
Yeah, you'll have about 15 minutes of absolute hilarity.
Yeah, I would not let up. He fucking irked me really bad, as I can say things in the fucking moment.
What?
Yeah, you get a little fucking testy. So yeah, then I was fucking pissed, driving like shit, but I think I still ended up getting an 8th or something. And then the third race, I don't remember what I got, to be honest.
I'm going.
I remember he
Um,
was so stoned
I'm
he could
looking at my
barely
live stream.
hold on to the wheel.
A little recap.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Did you race that race? No, you weren't able to make it because
Who?
of work, right?
Me? No, I
You.
made it. I made the
Oh, you
last
did?
slot.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. You did. Both you and I last slot.
Yep, last slot, qualified 11th, and I actually survived and didn't get any damage and made it all the way up to 8th. So I moved up and survived. So that was a plus in my book because I'm horrible at the ring. So yeah, I was stoked. I was actually
so
pretty
am
good
I.
for me.
Yeah.
It's awesome. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
awesome. So I after Nations Cup been building my DR up, and me and Dr. Marco enter a lobby where we're ranked 15th and 16th, and I'm like, fuck, great. And then laid down a qualifying lap and ended up 4th.
Woo, damn.
Ended up 4th and finished 5th, but felt I had a really, really good race. I mean, there's some dudes that were really fast, so finishing 5th, woohoo! Was happy about that.
Yeah.
Was happy about that. So that's a good race, and I don't do too bad at the ring, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, it was a good one.
And then we flew to Brazil.
Yeah, Interlagos.
Interlagos.
That's the one I missed.
10 laps.
10
Should
laps.
have been.
That's it?
10 laps on hards.
And what?
It
Yeah.
should
That
have
was
been
it?
20 laps. Yeah.
Oh, that was 1
It
and
sh-
1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 1 and
Oh,
1
yeah.
God.
on hard,
13 laps.
useless.
It wasn't 10 laps.
13. Yeah, it was
13.
13 laps.
Yeah.
It was half
So
of what it
13
was.
lap sprint.
Yeah, I think it was half of what it was last year, a year before last. It should have been 26 laps.
Oh,
It should have
yeah.
been soft and mediums. It should have had fuel in it, but nope. Because thanks, PD, you're a bunch of fucking nerds and don't know anything about racing. You don't do good shit.
Yeah, that should have been, at least that.
I don't even remember how I finished, but I did end up with 199. I don't even remember my finish. You guys?
I don't remember what I finished. I think maybe 8th or 9th or something like that. Mediocre.
I felt like I did well at that race,
I
but
didn't do bad, but yeah.
But it could have been a more exciting race.
Yeah, definitely.
Tad, did you get punted off by a Canadian again?
No, I had a great race with Ninja. I don't remember what the fuck. I think I maybe got 9th or something. Started 14th or 13th. Yeah, fun race. It just sucked that it was only 13 fucking laps.
All right.
I like that track.
And it's a Saturday afternoon.
Right. That's when you capitalize on the Senna stuff, too.
On the long
Make
race,
it 30
yeah.
laps. Shit,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, they shit the bed on that one.
Yep, because it's a minute 30 around it. You could have done 30 laps.
Yeah.
Just stupid. Just stupid. So
Trip
that
and
brings
tribute.
us to Grand Valley. No, what's the name of this
Deep
one?
Forest.
Deep Forest.
Round 3.
Round 3. Yes.
20 laps.
Practice.
So better.
20 laps. Been practicing. We,
Oh.
Todd was doing like shit for some. Oh, it was because he was stoned out of his gourd.
I am
Stoned
slow
out
there,
of his.
but yeah,
gourd.
I was.
That
But-
going that
Yeah,
direction's fun. Going up
That
the
direction
hill.
is the
Yeah, it
good.
is.
It's the correct direction.
Mhm,
that
it is.
It is.
track.
Yeah.
So
the
I
ones
was
are
on
really good
fire.
right now.
I was on fucking fire in our practice sessions. I was so fast. Qualified first in my lobby.
Damn.
Ended up 5th in my lobby because I'm stupid. Went through the whoop-de-whoops and hit a wall. And you lose 10 to 20 miles per hour on the straightaways. You couldn't defend against anybody. I was still super fast through the corners, but as soon as I hit a straightaway,
Yeah,
that's where they went.
Yep.
So, yeah, fucked my race. Ended up 5th for 100
Still decent, though.
196
Top
points
five.
or something like that. Was not happy.
Definitely wouldn't
was
be
not
happy.
happy with myself. I should have either won that race or come in second.
And two, that's the thing to where in these top races, you're getting to the level to where, one mistake and you're fucking done. You cannot. You can't make.
I know
a mistake.
exactly how Jim feels.
Oh no!
Oh, do tell,
yeah.
Mike.
Fill us in.
I had this race at Nürburgring.
Just one mistake. One mistake.
Yep.
Shouldn't have happened. I was faster than anybody else out there, and no.
Yep.
How'd you do there, Mike?
I was doing really well practicing, and I even said to Todd my wrist was a little sore from work. I couldn't turn in the hairpin properly, so I was losing a little bit of time trying to get there, but I ended up qualifying 4th, I believe it was. And the guy that started in 5th ended up, I guess he had a bad quality because he was fast. And he got me right away, and just ended up from that point, I dropped the one position, but just cruised to a 5th finish. Kind of a lackluster race. It was nice. It was fun. Nothing too serious. A couple of little spots where I had to get close to some people. Thought I had a chance, a little bit of raciness, but didn't have any issue. So not maybe bad traffic or incidents or anything like that. So I'm happy with it. It was a good run.
How about you, Sean? How'd you do?
I did okay. Had no practice. Had one practice race and then did some laps. And shout out to Stoosman Brown. What up? I was in his lobby. Qualified 9th, so did a little bit better. I'm a shitty qualifier and have just been doing horrible. But in the race, go check out my YouTube channel, PDXM. Watch that race because started 9th, able to work my way, dude. I was in 3rd. Great race.
You were flying, dude. You were
and
flying.
then
You had great race.
Come the end of 14. Right as you're about to make that left-hander, after you come down the hill, you're going to make that left-hander and go uphill. Dude, I caught too much of the outside in the green and fucking spun the car. Oh. So I fell back, I would think, to 9th or 8th. Fell back to that, and then I was able to battle back to finish in 7th. So I still finished ahead of where I qualified, which is a plus. Could have been on I should have been on the podium. I should have been in 2nd. Behind that guy because that's who I was behind there, just flying, just trying to keep up with him. But God, it was a fun race, good lobby. Everyone was being pretty respectable in that lobby, and no major problems. It was my mistake and fucked it up and threw away a podium. But you live and you learn. I just got to be able to just not. It fucking sucked because I was flying. And come the end of that 14th lap, almost to the end, just doing great. No penalties, no damage. And when I spun out, luckily, I didn't get damaged, so I was able to make my way up. I almost had 6th, but I fucked up and slid through a corner.
So Todd, did you improve from where you were at on Monday, slow racing?
Oh, yeah. So I have another account that I started. So I did a race in a lower A lobby. I qualified first with the 25.7. So I started on the mediums. And on the first lap, I got punted. And then I got taken out.
Wait, in a low A lobby, you got punted?
What?
Yes.
That's a surprise.
And then I got taken out on purpose by a guy in a 911. And then I proceeded to spin on my own. And then I'm like, fuck, well, I should probably fucking pit on lap fucking 5. And that race, I ended up finishing 5th with all that shit. And then, I go to my main account. Like, all right, I got good fucking race pace and shit. Qualified well. Couldn't qualify to save my fucking life. I think my second race I did a 26-1, which put me like 12th. It was horrible. And then that race, just whatever, slowly moved up the field, I think to like 9th or whatever, but just couldn't capitalize because, again, I got hit in that race. So I had to pit early. And then in the third race, what happened? Yeah, I had to pit early again and run tires because, again, I got punted by Gomez, who then ended up fucking quitting because he's a little bitch. And just fucking finished 8th or 9th again. Just haven't had the best start to Vandy the first 3 races.
Am I gonna beat? Oh, come, beat Todd. Beat Todd.
Oh
come
shit!
on, Jimbo.
Well,
beat
we
Todd.
got Suzuka up next, and then you got.
I won
Daytona.
my race. I won my race at Suzuka.
Oh,
Just wanted everybody. It was spectacular. I didn't even have to pit. I rained, stayed on the soft tires. Everybody else pitted. I just kept going.
Well, that's funny because they're hard.
hard.
Whatever. Shut up. Would you fuckers just shut up?
Hard.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Woo! Won that race. Is amazing.
Good job, Jimbo.
Right.
Right now, this is what's great. I'm only 3 points behind Todd right now.
Woo! Creeping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Creeping.
I'm like probably 100 points behind you guys.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, same. I'm way back there. I got some shit.
Again, I'm not
points,
not
man.
very good at the ring.
Well,
Deep
I got a
forest, I'm
question.
slow.
Yes, you're gay.
Okay. That's besides the point.
So,
So the Suzuka race that we've already done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I missed
we
it.
know the weather?
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's.
But I'm wondering too. Like some get heavy wet, some might get a little sprinkle.
Yeah.
How's your practice lobby been? Has it just been a kind of some sprinkles, patches of sprinkles?
Haven't done one yet.
I looked at the radar and it showed patches of sprinkles. On the one I went and looked at. But yeah, 30. It's gonna be crazy.
It's a dump button.
Or it was crazy.
Because you got to think like it's still like a 2-minute lap.
Oh yeah.
35 laps.
Yeah, well, no, race pace, it's going to be like 203, 204. And if you have heavy rain, it could be 230, 240.
That's what I mean.
You could be looking at a 75-minute race.
And 35 laps.
Even at 2 minutes, it's an hour 10.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Looking at it, I'm looking at the radar.
Yeah.
There is the definite possibility of heavy rain.
Oh shit.
So wait, does it show when you go in the time trial? Does it actually have it in the time trial?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I wanted to know.
There is definite possibility of heavy rain.
Without even knowing that, I even asked Jim, like, if there's, they got weather there, right, kind of thing? And because I looked at the settings, and it's like, it doesn't make sense for a 35-lap race there that's a no-stop, and it's even on hards, whatnot. Like, that long of an endurance without some kind of little bit of strategy in there. So, and then the time rate for like the weather and whatnot, like, is normally ×1, but it's a ×3.
Oh shit!
So, like, yeah, I mean, it just made sense that there was going to be something.
Yep.
I can't believe I won it on soft tires.
Soft.
Beat everybody.
I'm full wet.
You got to show us how to get those soft tires in the hards only race. So
up, down, left, right, B, start.
Oh, okay. I did it backwards. I did down, up.
Well,
Oh no.
do you think Daytona's going to be
Daytona will just be what it is.
It better be a long
but
race.
long?
It's no.
I'm
it's-
thinking
no, they're
all
gonna
three
do
tires.
no.
All three tires.
They're gonna no.
40
They're gonna
laps.
do fucking 10-minute
tires.
race. 10-minute race. The
God.
qualifier is gonna
Qualifying.
take longer than the race,
No.
and
not
hard
Daytona.
tires 1-1.
No.
And the track will be cold, so you never warm
That's
up.
when
You
you
want
do
me to tell you what the
24
Daytona
laps,
race is?
Florida.
all tires,
Florida, man.
Daytona
It's always
is-
mimic a
Florida.
24-hour.
Daytona is 20 laps, and it's times 4 tires times 3 fuel on the racing mediums with 1 mandatory pit stop.
No softs.
All right.
No softs.
No, mediums only.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess
That'll do, I guess.
It's gonna,
That'll-
and you know what's funny is
It's
I
a little
think
lame,
it
but-
could very possibly be a tight stretch.
Right.
Times 4, 3.
Yeah, dude. So I bet
for
some
the
people
one
don't
stop.
switch
Like
tires.
it might be. Well, I think it's the fuel.
Oh, that's right. Yep, fuel race. Oh, Porsche does well on fuel.
Mullet's favorite. Mullet's
Yeah,
favorite.
speaking of Porsche, whatnot, we haven't even said what we've been driving.
Oh yeah, I'm in the Porsche. Jim's
I'm in the Porsche.
Yeah. And
I
I'm
keep
in
forgetting
the,
you are in the Porsche, Sean.
Yeah,
I'm in the
Porsche.
BMW.
BMW.
BMWs.
And what are you and Todd? The
AMG.
Mercedes?
AMG begin.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. No, it's
German
Hey,
manufacturers.
yeah. We
Yeah.
went we went with the Fuhrer's favorite cars.
Petrol.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
So we also did the next round of the Toyota GT Cup.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
did you guys
that's-
do that?
We did do the
We did.
Priuses. We
At
did do the Priuses.
Laguna.
Oh,
Oh boy, shouldn't have done it.
what a
Me too.
snooze fest.
Right.
It wasn't well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a snooze fest. It was.
A
if-
bullshit fest.
Yeah. I had a dude fucking run me off track. You know, I qualified well. Dude runs me off the track. Immediately go right to the back, and then spend the rest of the race trying to catch up. And I think I got like 12th or 11th. Bullshit like that, thanks to dude. But he ran some other people off the track, and they weren't too happy about it, and he got run off the track, and he finally ended up quitting
Hmm.
because he's a jerkwad.
Yep.
I had a great race.
Hell
I was
yeah.
doing fairly well at the start, and another jerkwad was pushing people around and whatnot. Ended up pushing me wide into the sand. Obviously, put me way back in those cars because they're slow as hell, and I was stuck in the beach for an hour. Actually, worked my way back up, caught up to said person, and gave him a little bump. Nothing
Oh.
serious at all.
Oh,
In a
well,
spot.
drafting. Bump
No,
drafting, right?
No, honestly, no. I bumped him on somewhat on purpose, but I did it at a spot where he just got nudged a bit. He didn't go off track into the sand. There was still some concrete for him, like just to show my displeasure for what he had done to me. Unbeknownst to me, that put the red light on in his eyes, and I got punted off pretty badly. And yeah, I wasn't having that. So again, caught up. And going into the corkscrew, I had a complete and utter brake failure, and became a missile over the top into the back end, or sorry, the
A
side of his car,
projectile.
spinning him off into the major sand runoff at the top of the hill, and most likely destroying his car because I ended up with some damage, and I was still pulling away from him after that. And we both finished at the back of the pack. It's a good 23 seconds behind me still. So I'm pretty sure I ruined his car. But he also at the same time had the nerve to say that you could dish it out, but you can't take it, as opposed to me smashing into him so hard. being that he's the one that caused the problem to start with and was taking it out on other people or hitting other people as well. So again, like most people, and I know his name and I won't say it, but yeah, you get what you get, In a race, I don't care about the Toyota Cup.
Right.
So.
I know, and then the Priuses, shit.
But unfortunately, it did hurt my DR finishing in the
Yeah.
back, so it kind of sucked. I actually, other than the fact that it's slow, didn't mind it because that Prius you could slide it around, kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish it was a little quicker.
Yeah.
It was just frustrating. It was just frustrating for me. Yeah.
But the next race though,
Dude.
Oh,
Le Mans.
hypercar.
Hypercar.
Le Mans and the
Yeah.
hypercar.
the hyper.
Is
the
it
hybrid
12
G
laps?
test.
June
Hold on,
6th.
12
I think.
lappers.
Hold on, 12.
June 6th.
Yeah.
It is June 6th, 12 laps, 1-in-1, soft tires. Soft tires. Did you hear that?
In the rain. Dude, it's
gonna
gonna
rain.
be
yeah,
wet.
definitely
raining.
will rain.
It's already.
yeah,
Dude,
definitely
my
setting
qualies
for-
or the little practice have all been like super wet.
Yeah.
Soaking wet.
So
Soaking.
it is. Yeah.
Dripping.
Going to be
So
a
wet.
fun one.
Yeah.
What to drive?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
likely wet to dry.
Wet to
Yeah.
dry. So it'll be picking the oh yeah. I just
It's
went
the
in.
when-
I
when
just
do you
went
get
in
off?
and it is raining.
And two, intermediates and that dude, it's so borderline that you want to do inners, but
And here's the
you
I
almost have to
question.
do like a max TC on that just to save
You
yourself.
almost. I wonder if it's going to be replicating the same as the
Oh,
quality for once.
oh,
Oh, is
dude.
it
Here-
a BR?
Oh my gosh. It is filthy rain.
Yep.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Now,
That rain
12
is
guys, 12 laps. That's a long one,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
especially
is.
with rain.
Yep. Those are like 4-minute
The,
laps.
the time speeds times 2.
Oh.
What is the chance of
Nighttime?
wet? Well, not even that because maybe nighttime because it
Oh.
is starting in the afternoon. So it could go to darkness, but what is the chance of it going wet to dry to wet?
it looks if it's like so if it's like qualifying or if it's like the time trials,
Yeah.
it just looks like big ol' wet.
Yeah.
Big ol' wet and could dry out, might come back, but it just looks big wet right now.
What is it like? I wonder, because it's one of those things that like maybe they throw a wrench in there, and it's one of those things that it's just drying out. But if you don't pay attention, it moves in quick and it comes wet again. So do you just risk it staying out on the intermediates or something like that and not pit? Maybe you know what I mean, shit like that, like. In the rain, come back instead of pitting for a lap and then back or two and then back onto the wet. Like, who knows how they're going to do it? Maybe they're actually starting to make some interesting ones.
Well, that one looks like it could be really interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's such a long fucking.
And then the hypercar, it's gonna be.
Yeah, and when do you like pit for the dries if you like tires if that's the case?
Yeah.
Like do you one more or damn it's way too dry now, I should have pitted last lap, kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. Or and does it go wet again? Oh shit, should I go in now or shit? I'm waiting one more lap. Oh shit, I should have went in. You know what I mean, kind of thing.
And two, we'll be able to watch the UK.
Yes,
these guys go first.
I actually want to give a little shout out to Omega. If you haven't, he's come up 8,000 subscribers.
Good job!
Nice. And which is good because he's the guy. He's the guy who's first for everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He puts the time in and he's the first for every World Series race. He's the first for all the dailies to put out there, show the live stream. He's waiting for them to change so that everybody in the community can know exactly what's going on right away.
I think it's 2 or 3 p.m. Monday his time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past guys like Tijney, for example, just kind of tuning into his stream just to see the basics, so when he does his weekly breakdown as well.
I don't think so. Tidgy's up at like 5:30 in the morning and jumping
Yeah.
on and racing and making his shit.
Well, yeah, I'm not necessarily saying Tisney, but people like him, like, I mean, like, it's just like they look to him for, well, what was the strat there? But okay, he was off a bit, but okay, now I know I can just do this. You know what I mean? Like, they get the advantage. Like, he gives the advantage to a lot of people, especially the big UK market that comes in. I guarantee a lot of those people, the top guys, are looking to see the basics from him before they start. So,
Yeah.
Bunch of basic ass bitches. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Got some good races coming up, that's for sure. Let's really quick get into what's happening next week or today. Sorry.
Mike. Come on, Coach Mike.
Coach Mike.
You know what they
All
are.
right, Daily A is taking us into Road Atlanta again. Some kind of road car. Some settings looks like they are available for everything. Comfort softs are the tire. It could be a one make, could be a mix, who knows. And then Daily B is taking us to apparently our favorite track. We're going back to Lego Major.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right?
Yeah. And it's the typical track that, typical layout, racing hard tires, no race settings, so it's probably just brake balance only. And probably Group 4, I'd say. Group 3, maybe. But whatever, it doesn't really matter because it's the fucking same stupid track we always drive. But then we get a brand new one, I think we've never really had for Daily C. Something called Dragon Trail Seaside.
Wow, it's been a while. It's actually been a while since we've been there.
It's been a while. It's for
chicane.
something that was like
chicane.
consistently always there.
It has been a while.
It
Every
has been a
third
while,
week.
so they forgot about it almost. But yeah, we're back at the Death Chicken. We're going at 2 times fuel, 6 times tires on racing hards with 1 mandatory stop.
Okay.
So they're probably looking at 10 to 12 laps, maybe more if we fingers crossed. But yeah, it's typical back to the usual recycle everything races basically.
Right.
Like if we look back, I guarantee that you probably find that Dragon Trail Seaside Daily C somewhere 4 months ago. Exact settings.
Right, yeah. Most likely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, probably one of the last times we were there. Because it was probably a fairly interesting race for the most part for there. So that's what I figured. It just, and then what was the last Road Atlanta road car race?
Right. Well, hopefully they'll get better once manufacturers is done. Because we have 2 more.
Yeah.
So practice for
really
Daytona.
People want to talk them up. Some of the races being, they're great. A couple people. I'm not gonna say who. Streaming in that, but they're just fucking bullshit, recycled garbage, just fillers, just that were they're bad races by any means. They're just races that we've done with no alterations at all. Like didn't even fine tune it a bit, and they were decent races at the time. So they're just like, they like these ones, kind of throw these in,
just give
kind
it
of
to
thing. But it would be acceptable in a way if they weren't really doing really shitty fucking World Series races. Because even Nations, it finished off well the last couple rounds.
The middle of it sucked.
It sucked ass. Even the Toyota is sucking ass. The manufacturers is kind of sucking ass. For what it, hopefully. The Suzuka wasn't bad,
right?
Especially
Nürburgring was pretty good.
But it hasn't been overly exciting for such a lead up, kind of thing too.
I bet Fuji will be good. That's going to be like fucking 40 laps.
12. Oh, that'd be awesome.
20.
12 laps.
12 at Fuji. That's it.
Yep. God. One times. Another one that could be rain.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
because it is
Another
another
rain.
one that it is not basic. You know what I mean? And they don't do
Yep.
basic. Which, and
Getting
again,
wet.
that's another, even at just regular race pace, because it's hard tires, you're looking at about what a 2 minute lap around, or give or take, whatever. Anyways, there's 25 to 30 minutes ish kind of thing. So why not throw some rain? And we all know rain there, so we've all done rain there. So
Yeah, it'll be
throw the
fun.
rain in. So,
I'm looking
there's no
forward to
mandatory
that. I'm
stuff.
looking forward to Toyota Cup, the next round at least.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. But good luck tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Let me find my little music here. I'm not sure what this is.
Oh, a shout out to, hold on a second. Shout out to my buddy Cody. He loves our show because we talk.
Yeah.
So I would like to say thank you for listening. Tell more people about it.
Please,
Edward,
pimp
if
it
you're
out.
listening, tell people about it. We really,
Yep, 2 years
I wouldn't
is coming
say
up, everybody.
we don't need your help, but if you like our show,
We do need your help coming up
we
here.
would love you to
in a
really,
few months.
yeah.
We need funding,
Yeah.
everybody.
If
We need
we're
to
gonna
fund the
carry
next
this
year.
on.
Yep, we need funding for the next year, so help us out, please. Share it with everybody.
Yep. Listen to the
and-
show.
Listen to the show because you need this bullshit in your life.
You do. Good thing it doesn't pay the bills, because I would be living in a cardboard box.
Yeah, well, welcome to Portland.
Living in a van down
And
by
on
the
that
river.
note, everybody, thanks for listening, and we will see you. Oh, Memorial Day.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What
No,
are
we
doing?
gotta record. We've got to record one.
Record one? Are you guys going to be available?
Yeah, we can't have
Probably not.
well-
I don't know what I got going on.
If we got to record
You guys
early
can,
again, we
yeah.
record early.
Yeah.
All right,
figure it
boys.
out then.
We'll figure it out.
See you next week. Peace.
Yeah.